We are privileged to have with us our guest speaker, who is part of the Solution Against Pollution team. She is an environment advocate, a scuba diver, former president of BNI Taguig, founder and lead facilitator of EVEolution courses, financial planner at FWD Life Philippines. She currently resides in Boracay. Don't you know that one of her FB Reel videos got trending, creating awareness on how bubble bath in crystal kayak is dangerous for the environment? This has gained 7.4 million views already.
Let us all welcome Miss MJ Aoki.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. You guys are the cutest, and I'm just truly amazed and honored that this is actually being hosted by kids, no? And I'm really surprised, not really surprised, but like really hopeful of how much you can actually contribute because of the power you guys have. As young as you already are very powerful in your own words. And again, it is an honor for me to be here. And having said that, I would like to greet each and every one of you another good morning. So maybe I can request you guys also to turn on your videos, just so at least you can all see each other. Okay, just so at least I know you're there. Awesome. Thank you so much, Veronica, for opening your video. Wendy, hello. Ayan, Patricia, thank you so much for being here. And again, it's an honor and privilege to be here, and really honoring you guys as well for your commitment to be here, because you chose to spend your Friday lunchtime here with me, and it shows a lot about your commitment around your growth. It shows a lot about your commitment around the environment, and most especially about you learning around this today. Okay, so without further ado, let me just introduce myself very quickly. So my name is MJ Aoki. Can everyone unmute and say hi, Coach MJ?
Hi, Coach MJ.
All right. So
hi, Coach MJ.
Hi. So yes, maybe you guys have seen me on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. So I am actually a social media influencer. As mentioned, I'm an environment advocate. I am a rescue scuba diver from PADI. I am also a certified life coach, a registered financial planner, and I have relocated here in Boracay last year. And yes, I have also graduated in University of Santo Tomas. So if there's any one of you here who are living in Metro Manila, meron ba dito? Can you please raise your hand? Or maybe somewhere along España, na konting ulan lang, bahana. Or maybe how many of you here have experienced flood in their lives? Meron ba? Because that was me when I was back in college. If you can see the photo, that deep, knee deep, no, flood is so normal. In fact, umaabot yan hanggang bewang. Okay, and it just showed how much I wanted to live abroad before. So who among here also wanted to live abroad? Anyone here? Maybe you want to live somewhere outside of Metro Manila because maybe you're just tired of all the floods and the pollution. Meron ba? Because the moment I decided to relocate to Boracay, it's really because I just felt so constricted, and you know, I have been traveling to different parts of the world and realized that, you know, it's so clean. How can their country achieve so much system and organization and be so clean, and why can't we do it? Okay, and then I realized it's all because people collectively, or ibig sabihin lahat-lahat, collectively, no, they're doing something about it. Regardless of the age, whether they are old or young, no, they all have the same level of awareness in terms of taking care of the environment. Okay, and having said that, because I have been scuba diving, no, I realized that there is there's so much attention that we actually need to put in our own country, mainly because a lot of the trash that we put out is being washed in our oceans. And this is just one of our service intervals wherein we had to collect trash in a very, very small amount of area. And it's just very heartbreaking to see how this can really affect all of us, no? Because again, all the rivers are connected to the oceans. So maybe we're just not aware that there is a huge impact to our small actions, even as simple as throwing a straw, okay? A straw it's not in the right place, no? So which means, meron ba dito gumagamit ng straw? Or maybe have used a straw in their life. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I think all of us are very familiar what a straw is. It's this high-tech device to put the liquid from your glass to your mouth. Okay, we're all aware. But did you know, like if you don't throw this properly, it can really end up in the ocean. So I'm going to be showing a video of how this can really affect our creatures in underwater. And I want you to really observe and maybe see and realize something about this. So let's all watch this video.
Okay, I'm filming. You can go for it, Mr. Surgeon. She's going to be so happy. Big boy.
Careful. Bless you.
Have you ever heard turtles?
I have. You know what this is?
What is it? Swabs. The sterile swabs. Could you like put them into the iodine and then we're just gonna try to clean it? No, pero no es un hook part.
Sí, intentó. Sí, yo ahorita lo mordí. Yo lo mordí ahorita, es plástico.
He bit on it and he said it's plastic. I've never found out already. No, it's simple. Oh, man. Show me.
You want to take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. So who among you here felt the turtle's pain? Anyone? That was truly heartbreaking, right? Thank you. How many of you here felt so sad after watching that video? Yeah, that's honest. Thank you. Can you just imagine that straw has been stuck inside that turtle's nose for who knows how long? If it has degraded into that state, which means probably that turtle has been enduring that for so many years. And that's just one straw. Okay. What about the other plastics that we don't use or throw properly? Okay. What about the things that is really polluting our waters? And again, those simple acts, those simple things can actually create a huge impact. And sometimes we may not be aware of this, but did you know that we Filipinos or in the Philippines are actually the highest plastic waste polluter? So kumbaga sa school, di ba, parang tayo na yung valedictorian sa world. And that's very alarming because it's not good. Okay, we are the highest plastic waste polluters, more specifically in Pasig River. Who among you here have been to Pasig River or have seen the Pasig River? Anyone? Okay, thank you. So Pasig River, this is the river in sa may Mandaluyong, sa may Metro Manila. And according to this study, the Pasig River is now the most polluting river in the world. And this is alarming. Why? Because the Pasig River is connected to the oceans and everything is connected. So having said that, what can we do now so that, you know, even as little as throwing our garbage in the right place can create a huge impact, okay? I'd like to show this to you guys because when I relocated here in Boracay, it blew my mind that it is actually possible for us to create a system, right? At least here in the Philippines, we would see and create new evidence that it is possible for us to actually learn to segregate and create a better and more economical way of living. Okay, are you guys excited to see what we are doing here in Boracay? Right, can I hear a yes from you guys, just so at least I know?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, all right. So I'd like all of us to watch this video. And this is one of the videos I shared, and it's really just a testament and proof that it's working here in Boracay. Let's watch this video.
Kakaiba at feel ko talaga mas advanced dito sa Boracay. Like majority and main public transport is the e-trike or electric tricycle at dahil nga electric, hindi dito mauso kaya sariwa talaga ang hangin. Pwede mo ito sakyan regularly at 15 pesos then additional 5 for every station or privately for 150 to 200. Then tingnan naman natin itong hop-on, hop-off or ho-ho bus. If gusto mo ng unlimited rides for a day, then you can get this at 220. Ito yung mga stations ng ho-ho tapos meron din real-time locator yung buses para hindi ka rin sobrang tagal maghintay. Sulit na din ito lalo na kung gusto mo ng sightseeing or puntahan yung magkabilang end ng Boracay like Angol or Puka Beach. Also, we segregate our trash here like for compost and plastics because trash disposal is a bit of a challenge here kaya aware at conscious ang mga locals dito. Kaya my request is to support this at itapon sa tamang lagayan ang inyong mga basura. May malls rin which makes life so convenient para hindi na rin kailangan parati mag-order online. May Mercury Drug, department store like Happy Go, and really it has everything we need, and in fairness, mura rin yung items compared to buying online. Kasi lugi din talaga sa shipping, and if you'll buy here, make sure to have cash kasi cash basis pa lang sila. And even sa groceries, no, favorite ko mag-shop sa Robinsons kasi bago at malinis. And again, we use eco bags so less plastic na rin for us here. Kaya nga, kakaiba at feel ko talaga mas advanced dito sa Boracay. Like majority and main public.
Okay, everyone take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. So isn't that exciting? Diba? Hindi na kailangan mga ibang bansa because we actually are very advanced here in Boracay. We have e-trikes, which means, you know, our air here is very fresh compared to Manila. We also do compost, meaning we segregate our trash. I'll later tell you more about that. And we also make use of technology, right, to reduce the foot traffic. So basically, it is possible. Hindi na kailangan. I've been to a lot of countries, but I'm telling you, the resources, the places we have in the Philippines is nothing compared to other countries. The beach here is really the best for me. And hindi na tayo lalayo. And that's why my invitation here is for all of us to take care of this together, to work together, so that we can have a better country and place to live in for the next generation. So I'd like to show this very quickly as to how we're going to segregate our trash, because again, we want to be able to support our country also by, you know, at least understanding how the other ways to segregate our waste. Okay? So the way that we do compost, or we separate the nabubulok, yung mga pagkain, food, solid, wet paper, wood, twigs, plants, vegetable peelings, all of this can become compost. So this can be used as fertilizers. This can be used as mga pataba para sa mga halaman natin. And at the same time, we are also going to be reducing waste. Okay. Next, we also want to separate the recyclables. Ito pwede itong mabenta, no? So yung mga plastic bottles, the glasses, the newspapers or other papers, You can also make use of papers for, especially if yung one sheet pa lang yan, no? So you don't throw that yet. If you can still recycle that, you can create a brand new paper from it, or stationaries, or even use the plastic bottles and glasses for other household items, no? Next, you can also separate the residual. So these are the really waste that will not be used anymore. So this is the ones that are being collected really. So which means, no, these are the broken glasses, the Tetra Packs, milk boxes, sando bags. Ito yung mga waste talaga. Okay. Really, next is we also want to separate the special waste or household hazardous waste. These are really the ones that have chemicals in it. So we want to separate this because it has a special way of decomposing this. Okay. What we don't like is burning this, baka sumabog yan. We don't also want to bury this because again, it has chemicals. So there's a proper way of disposing it. So examples of this is, you know, batteries, electricity, electrical wires, paint cans, any technological like old cell phones. Yeah, so there's a special waste for this. Okay. And of course, for those, because of the recent pandemic, we also want to separate our masks. I don't know if you still wear those in Manila, but here in Boracay, we don't anymore. I mean, yeah, so separating really the masks, the gloves, or the face shields. I don't know if we still use that, but yeah, anything that has infections around it, we also want to separate that. Okay. So again, my challenge here is for us to really start small, no? So at least the challenge here is to do a zero waste. So what you can do here is to reuse your bags. So we really use eco bags instead of plastics, no? Recycle your paper. Use that to pick up poop or from your dog or something. Also reusing water bottles. So if we don't, here, no, we don't really buy plastic bottles anymore, but we use reusable water bottles. And this is a good challenge also for those who, yung mga mahilig mabudol katulad ko. No online shopping or takeouts, okay? Also, if you can recycle containers, there's no shame in using the ice cream containers again. Pagbukas mo, kala mo ice cream, pero isda pala, no? And my challenge also last is for us to plant herbs or small trees like calamansi, chilies in our backyard. These are very easy to plant, and at the same time, no, makakamura pa tayo dahil nga nagtataas na ng bilihin natin. So this is just an invitation and a challenge for each and every one of us, and to really do our share in terms of saving our environment. So that's it. I hope you guys learned a lot today. Who among you here learned a lot this afternoon? Give me a thumbs up. Yay, awesome. So thank you so much, everyone. I'll be bringing the floor back to our very cutie hosts, Gabriella and Dominic.
Thank you so much, Miss MJ Aoki. That was certainly inspiring.
I know, right? I was quite saddened to hear about all that, but it's the harsh reality that we need to face. And I was definitely inspired. And I hope all of you watching us through Zoom or through Facebook also heard the message that Miss MJ was trying to convey and want to take action to change our country for the better.